If care isn't taken, Valverde will take someone's life on a football pitch. You heard what I said? If Valverde doesn't take care, he's going to end a man's life on the football pitch. Because what was that shot? What was that shot? This man shoots the ball with so much spite in his heart, so much hatred in his heart, hatred for his opponents. Valverde, he absolutely attacks the ball. He turns the ball into a projectile, a missile. You know what I'm saying? A honing missile, man. Valverde, you have to be careful. Valverde has to be careful, man. Because if that makes contact with someone's head, that's a concussion. You are concussed. Straight to the hospital, ICU, life support unit. Valverde, you have to be careful with those shots, man. You have to be, yes, you want to win, but be careful. You can't take a man's life for a game of football. That's what I would say if I was crazy upstairs. Valverde, more of that. I trust Valverde, man. Valverde is always rocket launcher. We call him the pocket rocket. The man has a mini rocket launcher in his feet. Love that performance from Valverde. Man of the match award again. Now, as if cooking Man City, eating them up. That wasn't enough for Valverde. He decided to continue his run of form. Excellent defensive, excellent midfield, excellent offensively. And his kicking power. This guy, you see, the goals he scored against Man City, I think they were all in the box. And if you know Valverde well, he doesn't like scoring goals from inside the box. When he does that, it annoys him. Don't give Valverde goals from inside the box. It provokes him. That's why he came up with this rocket. That's why surface to air missile. That's what he just fired. A surface to air missile. That's what that was. And we love it. Speaking of goals, man, don't worry about the Puskas award. Arda Guler has won that. Did you see that goal from Guler? It wasn't on the halfway line. It was well in Real Madrid's own half. And Guler scores that. Whatever happened to the Puskas award? To be honest, I haven't been knowing the results. Oh, no. I really don't know. But then, forget about, there's no competition. Guler has won that award. And I'm happy for Guler. Because the second half of the season hasn't been too good for Arda Guler. He hasn't been getting too many GA and that. Maybe just one in a month. But then this is a real statement. It's a statement goal. A statement goal. Well within his own half. Beats the goalkeeper. Then I don't know what was going through that goalkeeper's mind. I mean, does this man have telekinesis or something like that? I would put in the clip, but then YouTube might take that down. In any case, fantastic one from Guler. Then we have to move on to something very essential. You see, Arbeloa has come with a plan. And that plan, the plan I'm certain of, is trusting the youth. As I was saying, Arbeloa is trusting the youth. Now in this game, we saw 6 academy players come onto the pitch or on the pitch. Gonzalo Garcia, Aguado, Yanez, and Yanez over here, a right winger. He got an assist for Dean Housen's goal. Fantastic for him. We saw Palacios, we saw Pitach. Pitach started, of course, and then, got substituted for Angel, just like we saw against Man City. Fantastic. Arbeloa trusts the academy boys. Real Madrid beats him. It's no surprise because he has actually worked with them. I mean, he was in charge of them just before becoming the main manager over here. And to be honest, if there's anyone who can know how to get the most out of these guys, it's Arbeloa. And I believe he's really trying his best to make do with all the resources at hand. We have too many injuries, and then he's calling upon these people. It's a perfect way to introduce your academy boys. We were 2 goals up, and then he started, bringing them on. Let them, they don't have much pressure on them. Let them ease into the game, with an advantage, of course. And then they did well. Yes, one of them got an own goal, which was sad. It was Angel. Yeah, Angel got an own goal. That was sad to see, but it wasn't necessarily from an error from him to see. I mean, it was just he was in the process of trying to slide, clear it out, and it goes in. It was a messy one. It was a messy one, and no one is going to hold that against him. Absolutely no one will hold that against him. You could say in total, Real Madrid scored 5 goals today. In any case, Arbeloa is really trusting the youth. In my opinion, I like that. I like that. That is fantastic. Fantastic. We've seen what Pitach is living up. I mean, he's living up to, would I say, expectations, or he's certainly not disappointing. Pitach was fantastic against Man City. He was good, very good in this game as well. And if we can get this performance from, the youth boys, that's fantastic. Fantastic. Now, formation-wise, I believe Arbeloa is also coming up with this kind of no centre-forward dynamic attack strategy. We see Valverde coming all the way from midfield to attack. Brahim Diaz, basically in any wing or any position in attack, we see that. But I'm just wondering, I'm really wondering, will this work when Mbappe comes back? Would it? Because Mbappe tends to only want to stick to the left. I'm not sure how it would work out. It's working out this way. Valverde can be on the right, Brahim can be on the right, Brahim could be on the left, could be central, whatever. Valverde could be central. But with Mbappe and Vini, it's only going to be, they both can play left and central. No one really wants to go to the right. So I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know how it's going to work out. They say Mbappe is coming back for our next game, which is against Man City on Tuesday. They say he'll be back for that. How is this going to work? Look, we are 3 goals up in that game, to be honest. But if we just sit back, all dull, no press, we will concede and it will become a very tough game. Can Mbappe apply that intensity? We need both Mbappe and Vinicius to apply that intensity in the game against City. And then after that one, we have a Madrid derby coming up. Sorry about that. After the game against City, we have a Madrid derby coming up. Real Madrid versus Atletico. Man, there's a lot of work to be done. This win is good. The win against City was fantastic. But there's still a lot of work to be done. There's a lot of work to be done. We need to beat Man City in order to get the boys ready for the Madrid derby. There's so much work to be done. But in any case, we'll all see how it goes. Valverde. I've told you, Valverde, take my girlfriend. Take any. Do you want a car or buy Lamborghini, Ferrari, Valverde? You can have it. I will give it to you. Arda Guler, I love that goal. I love it. Absolutely love it. Down in the comment section, I want you to let me know what is the result going to be on Tuesday. Let me know. Catch you guys later.